In this video, you will learn how to make a basic paracord bracelet. Before making the bracelet, you will need to measure the size of your wrist. A good rule of thumb is that for every inch, you will need a foot of paracord. So if your inch is 7 inches wide, you will need 7 feet of paracord. Also, in the video, you will notice that I have a jig made for making these bracelets. The jig is not necessary for making these bracelets. Knowing this, let's begin the video. In order to make the bracelet, you will need a pair of scissors, a lighter, a buckle, and the correct amount of paracord. Here I have 8 feet of paracord, which will give us plenty to complete the bracelet. To begin making the bracelet, take the female end of the buckle and feed the paracord so that you have 2 even 4-foot strands on either side. Before pulling the cord all the way through, you should see that there is going to be a loop made on the other end. Pull the 2 strands through the loop to create a knot. Pull this knot tight as it will be the end of the bracelet. Now, using the male end of the buckle, you will want to feed the cord through the bottom of the buckle. Make sure that you bring the cord up through the bottom versus going down from the top. Whenever you're pulling it through, make sure that you have the left strand on the left side and the right strand on the right side. This will prevent the cord from being entangled later on. To begin braiding the bracelet, you will need to choose one strand, whether it be the left or the right side, and make a C. Here I have chosen to use the left side. Now, using the opposite strand, you will want to lay the cord over the C, go under the bottom 2 strands, and up through the C again on the other side. Make sure to pull these knots tight so they do not come loose as you braid the bracelet. You will want to do the same thing but switch sides of where the C is on. So now on the right side, make a C, lay it over, go under the main 2 strands and up through the C. Switching sides back to the left side, again make a C, lay it over, under the main 2 strands and go through. Continue to use this same method as you complete the bracelet. When you reach the end of the bracelet, make sure that all the knots are tight and secure so they do not come loose. Also, check to see if there is room for one more knot. In this case, there was room for one more. Now you will want to take your scissors and cut off the excess cord. Make sure that when you're cutting off the cord, you cut it as close to the bracelet as possible. This will allow the cord to not come loose later on. When the cord has been cut, you will want to take your lighter and burn the end that you just cut. Using the end of the lighter, push the paracord up against the bracelet. Be careful when doing so, as this paracord can be very hot whenever it has been melted. Do the same thing for the other side and burn the end so it does not get frayed, and press it up against the bracelet. Again, make sure you use the other side of the lighter as it can be hot. Once this is completed, your bracelet is now done.